Greetings and welcome to another delicious episode of UJ and Lucky Star's cooking show, UJ What's Cooking. I'm of course the boss lady Joy Fagute and happy to remind you that the University of Johannesburg has partnered with one of South Africa's most iconic brands, Lucky Star, to bring you and I better, more affordable and yummy in our tummy meals. Organized under the UJ Healthy Campus program, this show aims to enhance the well-being of not only students but the community at large. Together, we're going to be reversing those well-established negative food trends that are just harming our health. In association with STH and the Center for Ecological Intelligence, we will be having meaningful conversations that will leave you inspired. So, whether you're a zesty hot chili kind of girl or a tangy sweet chili type of guy, join us in creating homey, aromatic, and just delicious meals. This is UJTV. On today's episode of UJ What's Cooking, we're joined by a fan favorite of mine, Heidi Giokos, a renowned Greek South African journalist and broadcaster. As a proud UJ alumni and former UJFM newsreader, Heidi has built an impressive career as a reporter and anchor at eNCA, covering some of the country's biggest business and breaking news. As a Natina Casa Award nominee, an IMF fellow, and a Sanlam Financial Journalist Award winner, Heidi brings insight, credibility, and authenticity to every story that she tells. And we're thrilled to have her back right here on home turf. With such a record, surely the kitchen should be a breeze for her. So, let's get cooking. Thank you so much for joining us today, Heidi.
Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be home.
I'm like a fan favorite. I'm like trying to stay calm, but I'm also like, oh my gosh, it's Heidi Giokos. You started here at the great University of Johannesburg, and you started as a UJFM newsreader. How did those early beginnings pave the way for you into journalism and broadcasting? As someone who's also at UJFM, I'm just like, tell me everything, please.
It was very tough, I won't lie. I was born and raised in Emalahleni, Mpumalanga, so it was very daunting to move to Johannesburg because if you know anything about Emalahleni, you'll know it's very small. But I knew that I wanted to do big things, and when the opportunity came up for UJFM, I took it with both hands. I came running. I auditioned, and I will never forget, I was starting a run and I saw this number calling me and I was like, should I answer, shouldn't I? And I answered, and it was a call back from UJFM to say, please come through, we need you to do another audition. And I did, and I got it. And it really paved the way for me because it was an amazing opportunity to really get into news reading. And I knew I wanted to get into broadcasting. I knew I wanted to get into TV because my sister's also a journalist, Heidi Giokos on CNN.
Yes.
And she is my inspiration. And this was an amazing opportunity, and it started. I was very young, I was like 18, 19, I'm still very young.
Still very young, yes.
And I just took it with both hands. It was very scary, I made a lot of mistakes. It was not easy, it was tough, but here I am today.
Yeah, that's amazing. Chef, did you think you could report while people are protesting behind you at the same time?
No, I don't think they have the courage.
No. Okay, you'll let us know what we're cooking today, because now we're in your elements. What are we making today?
Okay, so today we're doing what we call pilchard and sweet potato patties. These are quite very nice, simple patties that we're gonna make, right? You can literally have these patties with a salad, or you can literally use them for a vegetarian beggar, like a fish lover, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep. So basically these patties, today we're gonna serve them with a salad, right? And I decided to make a coleslaw, and hopefully so it works out. Right? Hopefully so.
I feel like that's me every time I step into the kitchen. I'm gonna make this, but hopefully it
works. Right? Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna run you through, guys, just to give you a simple rundown of exactly what needs to be done.
Okay.
So we're gonna need to do the coleslaw. So someone's gonna have to shred some cabbage, right? So basically you're not necessarily shredding it, but just cutting it thin, right? And then someone has to peel some carrots and then grate them also. And then someone has to cut some peppers that will go in the patties themselves. For the patties, we have to use breadcrumbs or oats, right? First time using oats, so we'll be using oats, and let's see how it tastes.
Okay.
Right? And then we'll be using the Lucky Star sardines with vegetable oil added, right? And then we're gonna get some spices in there, get some peppers in there, and then we're just gonna form small patties. We're gonna fry them with olive oil or oil. We'll see what we have, and then after that we're just gonna crumble it on top of the salad, and then bada boom bada bam, you have a nice affordable meal.
Oh, okay, nice. And you can pre-make this because
You can pre-make
Heidi's
it.
always on the go, so she's gotta get stuff that can be put in a
Exactly.
fridge, and then she can pull it out at any time.
Listen, the patties are so great, right? You can just literally make them with some sweet potato. Of course, the main character here being the Lucky Star with some sweet potato. So you're having like bits of all worlds, basically. High protein, you know what I'm saying? So you're having a little bit of some veggies, you're having a little bit of some fish, you're having a little bit of some spice in your life, so you can literally make them. We have enough spice, right? Yeah, I shouldn't spice you up too much. So you can do them, put them in the fridge, and then reheat them the following morning, and then you're on the go.
Okay, great. Let's wash our
Period.
hands and get started.
Period. Okay.
So are you used to elaborate moments in the kitchen? Do you have any memories from that? Since I know Greeks love the kitchen. It's their, I almost want to say it's their safe haven.
I love food.
Okay.
I'm a big foodie. My mom is amazing. She used to make us the most amazing pumpkin and spinach pie. It's called kolokitopita and spanakopita.
Okay.
And tiropita, which is like cheese pie. Greeks are known for their amazing cheese pies and stuff.
Okay.
And like fresh bread. And
Wow.
my mom has always been that girl that's like, make sure we are fed. Smells a bit chubby. But I have, food is very important to me.
Okay.
Even in my day-to-day, like, because life is so hectic for me and I'm like always out and about and doing a million things.
On the go.
If I don't eat, no problem. I have to eat. So
You become hangry.
Yeah, I always have snacks in my bag.
Okay.
I always tell my colleagues like, okay, I know we are on a hectic story, but I need to get food now. So food is very integral to my life.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, but I think like growing up, it was always about making sure that there was food on the table. And, things get a bit tough. But my mother always made sure there was food.
Wow.
Am I doing this right? Okay. I normally use like don't judge, a blender. Because I ain't got time to sit and tick all day.
Chop everything.
I get what you're saying.
I love when you said you're a foodie. I'm a foodie too, but I like to eat the food and taste everything. Everyone else will make it. I'll help with the chopping, but I just struggle to make flavors and put spice together to make something edible.
Yeah, I love to cook, but I just really don't have time to cook. It's very difficult, but you can make really good food very quickly. You just need to have the right spices and know what you're making.
Yes,
Yeah, and I also gym a lot, so I need high protein. That's why I know sweet potato is like the best.
high protein food.
Yeah.
So with the gymming, I think you need, and of course the high protein, needing a lot of energy to cover all the fantastic stories that you've covered, and you've covered a lot, both locally as well as internationally.
Yeah.
Has there been any story that you've covered that has just stuck out to you, that maybe left a long-lasting impression or really left an impact thus far in your journey?
That's a very good question, especially because every story is important to me. Every voice needs to be heard, but mostly those that are struggling and are in environments that are underprivileged. People that don't have basic services like water and electricity, because it's within our constitution.
Yeah,
When people don't have that, it's devastating. There are very devastating impacts and consequences of that. But tragically, the stories that have stuck with me are the devastating ones. Like 2023, I got a call like 3 o'clock in the morning from my editor, and she said, actually it's funny, the WhatsApp messages woke me up. And then my editor literally called me like, I don't know, 10 minutes after that. Anyway, it was when over 70 people were burnt to death.
Oh, yes.
At the Usindiso building in the CBD. And I was one of the first journalists on scene, and okay, we're cooking, so I can't be too graphic, but it was, I mean, that story stuck with me. I couldn't sleep and eat for over a month, like properly. I was so affected because of what I had seen when I got there. You know, the stories like that really stick with me because I'm very sensitive, even though people don't think I am. People call me quite hectic and hardcore, but those stories really affect me. And you know, I go home and I cry.
Yeah.
I know I look like I'm a big girl and a hardcore girl, but I really go home and cry because it's so sad. It's like it's very tough. And I have to keep it together. But I mean, it's those kind of stories. And there was also a little boy, Kaeletu. He was playing with his siblings and friends in Soweto, and he fell in a stormwater drain.
Yes.
And they were trying to find him for days and days.
Yeah, I remember that.
Story completely devastated me. Like, but then there's also really good stories that I cover. You know, like I did an exclusive at the Gupta compound, and I'm sure we all know who the Guptas are.
Yes.
And we got to go inside their house.
Wow, yeah.
Inside that massive compound. And if walls could talk, I'm sure we would
have heard a mouthful.
No, like everything. So that was also a really good story that I mean, every story is...
Everything's big stuff,
What also gets me very excited is like breaking news, exclusives. I've covered the World Economic Forum in Davos this year. That was a big highlight of my career.
Wow.
Washington. Yeah.
Really great. Wow,
Yes.
that's beautiful. Now, you mentioned also that these stories stick with you, you know, and some of them you go home and you have to cry. How then would you advise upcoming or aspiring journalists?
Don't do it. I'm joking.
Aspiring journalists, what are some like methods to deal and cope with some of the stories that you cover?
You
know?
have to find what works for you and not what works for other people. So if it works for you, it might not work for me.
Yeah.
What works for me might not work for you.
Yeah.
So is this for me? Oh my goodness.
I was about to say, Chef, D gave you like the ones where you're looking so graceful. I'm here like, okay, great.
Do I have to do the whole thing?
Just like do half of it, right? And then you will not
No, I won't. Don't worry.
And then
Okay.
just like slice it, right? Or
Okay.
what you do is you can just like peel by peel and just like fold peel and just like
No, it's okay. This can work as well. Okay, you can tell I know how to.
Handle a knife.
you know how to cut. You don't realize.
Do I really? I
Muscle.
don't know. Okay. Back to your question. Am I
Yes.
doing it right?
Should be fine actually.
Chef, I
What's
dropped
this?
Yeah, that's
Are you sure?
you're going to try like a small quantity, right? So it's actually
Should I have done it the other way?
that should have
That's fine. Okay, we'll fix it. It's just a small piece.
I dropped something for Chef.
Okay. I don't know if I want this on camera. I'm so good at what I do, and this is like exposing me. Anyway. So sorry. Back to your question. What works for some might not.
Yeah, work for the next.
Yeah. So I'm big on family. So I just try and, you know, fill my cup up with my family. I also gym a lot. I think that's really helped me. I'm also very spiritual and religious, so I go back to my faith when
Things are really...
things are very difficult.
Yeah.
Not only when things are very difficult, like
Yeah.
every day, all
Yes.
the time. I'm very grateful and blessed for the opportunities I have. This is a calling. Being a journalist is not glamorous, and it's not, I don't think I shredded it. I think I just cut it.
You know what? It looks beautiful.
At the end of the day, it's going to be mixed masala in your stomach.
Yeah.
So,
You know?
and
So
how
it's-
you cut it doesn't determine how it tastes, right?
Exactly. True that. I will support you there.
There was a story in Boksburg with that gas tanker that exploded.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And I wasn't actually in the country when it happened, but then when I got back, I had to do some coverage on it. And I spoke to the one guy. He's a nurse, and his sister was also a nurse. And he just knocked off. He got home. His sister left for work. She died because she went out of the hospital to move her car, and I had to interview him. And the tears were starting to roll down, and I was live on air. And then the anchor even said, it's quite an emotional story. It's understandable why Heidi is feeling this way. And, in the moment I felt irritated and embarrassed with myself, because you can't be crying, but you're allowed to feel. You're human, and when the story is devastating, you will have certain feelings and emotions that come up. But the most important thing, and my advice to all upcoming journalists, stick to the facts.
Yeah.
Your opinion does not matter, and that's very important.
Wow.
That was
I just want to go back to your question.
Yeah.
So what works for you might not work for me, and I'm very, as I said, very spiritual, very religious. I journal a lot. I meditate. Whatever works for me, but there are moments where I'm a mess, and I cry and I have panic attacks, and I'm human. I mean, I'm dealing with a lot, but at the end of the day, what always brings me back is that this is a calling, and I'm helping people, and that's my job, so I have to basically have no life and try and take the burden off my shoulders about what I'm feeling, because I'm remembering why I'm doing it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Very.
Do we have enough here? Should I grate some
Yeah,
more?
that's actually enough,
Okay.
right? So what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to take some, put that in the bowl,
In the bowl.
and take some cabbage, put it in the
All,
bowl.
just some or all?
Let me see the quantity.
Can I put this back here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
No. You could. Can you just please put it in this G pan?
And this.
Yeah, I'll clean wrap it later.
pan.
Yeah, put it all of
the
it.
thing?
actually.
Okay. Alright.
Then
Are
we're
you
gonna
sure
do the
this is
same
enough
thing.
cabbage?
Yeah, it's enough. We're not doing like a large quantity. It's for like a plate or two, so this should be fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
Am I putting that in
alongside,
there?
yeah, please.
I'll bring it over to you all. We have
Okay, sure, that's fine.
alongside the remembering to just keep to the facts. I feel like that's one of the key things of building a credible and trusted reputation as a journalist. What are some other key things that one needs to remember in order to build that trust with the audience and that reliability?
So trust comes over a long period of time, and that's the reality of it. It doesn't come overnight. But as a journalist, there is some level of trust that's already expected, because you're a journalist. You're supposed to be trustworthy.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you do get instances where there are agendas or whatever the case might be with certain people, but you just have to, again, stick to the facts of the story and ensure that you are reporting accurately, because that's how you build the trust and credibility with your audience and with South Africans, or with whoever's watching your stories and your coverage. I think if you had to ask me personally how people started trusting me, I just stuck to a story, and I stuck to the facts, and I made sure I gave everybody an opportunity to respond. And that's the thing. There's so much disinformation out there and misinformation that sometimes it becomes very difficult to trust what's out there. And that becomes very problematic. And now with AI, some of the stuff coming out, I'm like, there is no way this is true. So you have to make sure that, as a journalist, you inform people accurately and put out the right information. But I guess it comes over a period of time. It's not easy to build the trust, especially with so much happening and conflict
Yeah.
everything that's going on around the world and the country.
Okay, wow, okay. Are we moving on, Chef D?
Yes,
So what did you do here?
moving on. So here what I did
Sweet
was,
potato?
it's a sweet potato,
Mashed
mashed, right?
Okay,
and then with
okay.
some sardines, and then I took some peppers that you caught there. So the yellow
Okay,
pepper, the
okay.
green pepper, and the red pepper. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna season this, right?
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna add some black pepper,
Okay.
right?
How much of it?
That should be fine.
A little bit more.
No, you can add more.
No, that's
Trust
fine,
me.
that's fine.
Okay, and then we're gonna add some veggie seasoning, right? So we're gonna add veggie seasoning and fish spice, and like these spices are quite salty, right? Despite the fact that they are spices. So please season
With my
with
finger.
caution. Yeah.
There's no spoon.
We
Okay.
should we use our hands for like majority
Feel
of
it,
the
Heidi,
things.
feel it.
Okay.
I kid you freaking not.
Okay.
Just add a little bit of some veggie seasoning, just a
I
little
did.
bit. Again.
Again.
Yeah, okay, that
Okay.
should be fine, right? And then you're gonna add some sriracha sauce. I don't know if you are a spicy person. Let me just open it for you. I don't know if you like spicy things, but I'm a spicy person as an individual. Okay, that should be fine. Okay.
I love how Heidi, she's like, that should because she's like, a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit more, right?
Okay,
And then
and
we're gonna add some oats. So you can just,
some oats,
just
okay.
grab that. And then just pour. That should be it. That should be fine, right? I don't want to do too much of it, right? And then just stir everything. And then we're going to adjust this according to your palate in terms of do you want more seasoning or do you want more sriracha and everything like that before we form it into small balls that we're going to squash to create patty. Okay, and then after that you're going to add some mayo, right? So that is mayo. So I'm going to give you another spoon.
Did you give it a taste, Heidi?
No. Am I supposed to give it a taste?
Yeah, just to no,
much mayo?
not mayo here, mayo there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So you can just like get a taste. Let me get you a fork.
There is this one video that I love so much, Heidi. It's one of you. Well,
There you go.
I think you're just kind of there, and then the president is like, "Oh, here's Heidi," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" If the president was like, "Oh, here's Joy," I would go crazy, you know. And he's like, "Here's Heidi," and you're like, "Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
President," and he's like, "Hello, Heidi." How do you handle being around these very high-profile individuals? And you are, well, now you're also a very high-profile individual, you know? But when you started out, you know, I know of some journalists, you get nervous because the person you're speaking to is, well, they're this and they're that. How do you handle that?
So let me tell you, the day you stop getting nervous is the day you know that you've kind of lost passion for what you're doing. So, and that's something that Bradan Moyane, who's one of our anchors at eNCA,
Yes, yeah.
told me one day, and that has stuck with me forever. I still get very nervous when I speak to everyone, not just the presidents or high-profile guests or
Yeah.
politicians. Or I still get nervous. I mean, I'm nervous right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, and that just it shows passion and love for what you do. But it's not easy. Like I get very nervous. But I think what helps me is that I'm very confident in my work. I'm very confident
What
in
you
what I
do,
do, and
yeah.
I've done my research. I've done a lot of reading.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about today's day and age, and maybe this can be some advice to upcoming journalists. You have to read.
Yeah.
People don't read anymore, and I'm just like, why aren't you reading?
Yeah.
I don't care how you read, whether it's on Google or whatever, you have to start reading. And that just gives you another level of confidence in what you're doing and the questions that you ask. But I do get nervous. I mean, I'll never forget the first day the president called me by my name. I was like, sorry,
You know me.
you know my name? And what? But yeah, I still get very nervous.
Yeah,
It's
I
not-
love
it's
that
not easy.
video. Oh, that
Yeah.
video, I love it so
But
much.
apparently I'm his fave.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if you saw
Oh.
that other video where he was like, I went to him, I said, people on TikTok are saying that I'm your favorite girl. Is it true? He's like, absolutely. I was like, oh my goodness.
I go crazy.
Is this enough mayo, Chef D?
Please add more.
A little bit more,
Yeah,
okay.
just a little bit more. And then are you happy with the seasoning?
Um,
Do you need more salt? Do you need more spice?
I'm a very heavy seasoned person, so, but that's me.
That's you.
I would add more, but
You would add more. We're
Yeah.
cooking for you, so why not?
okay, so maybe a little bit more then.
Why not? please add more mayo.
A little bit more mayo, okay.
More of that.
Like a lot more?
Like a lot more.
Oh, okay,
Like you
okay,
see like a coleslaw that we do
Oh,
at
like a
home.
coleslaw salad. Okay,
Yeah, you know the one
okay.
that our moms do. Yeah, it has
Chef
to
D must say
have
coleslaw salad.
No man, as easy man, as
I'm like
easy.
looking at this salad. I'm like, this is an impoverished salad. Like,
Joy is not
very
generous.
Okay, and then you're gonna season that right with some salt and some pepper. Right, and you're just
Okay.
gonna leave it and then just let it be like that. It's just basic.
Okay. We're trusting me with seasoning.
Yeah.
add a little bit more.
Yeah,
of this.
sure. Go away.
You already know this, Heidi. It's UJ's 20th birthday. So is there anything special that you'd love to say to UJ, just wishing them a happy 20th birthday?
Do I need to do that in camera?
Anyway you
Can I
want.
look at you?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Sure, UJ has a very special place in my heart. It really built the foundation for me. It actually makes me quite emotional because I did my degree here and my honours as well, and I didn't have an easy journey at UJ. There were a lot of issues, financial issues, obviously readjusting away from my family, moving to Johannesburg. There were also other personal issues that I went through. But through it all, I feel like UJ gave me that necessary support, and I felt like I had to make it, you know. I felt I had no choice but to succeed, and UJ gave me that platform to say, you've got to do it. And I'm very proud of what I've done and the work that I've achieved so far. I still have a lot more to do, but it's important and was so important for me to have started at UJ, you know, with UJFM and then also my degree and my honours. And I love UJ so much, and I'm coming back to do my masters.
Yeah.
I wanted to go somewhere else, but I was like, actually,
Your blood is orange, Heidi.
no, I know, that's what I was
Blood
like.
is orange.
I was like, absolutely, my blood is orange.
Yeah.
So I will be coming back to do my masters. But I really do want to wish UJ a very, very happy birthday. You've done amazing work for so many people. You've built the foundation for so many, and I know there's a lot more to come. And just the inception of UJ and how it started speaks volumes to how it started and how it started in other people's lives and how it just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah.
So we wish you a very happy birthday, and here's to another 2 million years.
Amen to that. While Chef D and Heidi continue on there, we'd love to hear what your special message is to UJ. Anything special that you'd love to say, be sure to comment it down below. And you, just like that, will enter into a very fun raffle actually, which will be closing at the end of the semester. So please do send through your birthday message on Facebook, X, Instagram, just wishing UJ a happy 20th birthday. And just like that, you stand the chance to win 2,000 Rand, a Lucky Star hamper. That's the worth of it. Imagine that. So make sure you send through that video message or that text message before the end of semester 2. I can't wait to see what you guys say.
So before you actually put on your
okay,
you season with
No,
the black
I
pepper and
didn't.
the
Okay, some
Okay,
black
I'll put mine
pepper.
Yeah, please do.
We also need orange gloves, guys. It's UJ.
Oh yeah,
Come
it's
on.
UJ, right?
I
like
mean,
we gotta
right?
But
like
there is black in UJ. So.
Yes,
exactly,
yes,
you know.
yes.
So yeah. Okay, so you're just gonna form
I don't
like
want to put too much. I feel like
very
I'm-
nice sized balls, right? And then you're just gonna like squash them afterwards, like to create like that shape of a patty,
Patty.
basically. And then I just want to ensure that the oil is hot enough.
Enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
My mom loves to gooi 'n bietjie condensed milk. Yeah, in the coleslaw. Yeah, and it
I
tastes
don't
really
really
good.
like that. I'm going to be honest. I'll tell you why. Even with pumpkin,
Yeah.
but they put too much sugar in, and it's just too
Ah,
sweet.
yeah.
Is this
It's too thin.
too thin?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't make them too thin. Like they should be like relatively like thick, but not too thick.
like that.
Yeah, like that should be fine.
Okay, let's just make it a bit proper.
Yeah,
Like that.
that should be fine. And then can I just open the drawer? Just gonna literally use this. Supposed to be using an egg lifter.
Yeah, so we don't change the.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to push it in for me.
I mean, maybe we should put more oats in.
Right? We could even now, if you want us to.
Just so it can bind it.
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. Makotis here. And like,
Yeah, be a real
Yes.
makoti, eh?
Can you knead?
Yes.
What, like it's kneading, right?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, but yes, you mentioned that your mom makes
Fresh bread.
and everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's so many similarities.
I'm telling
Even in the
you.
way you grew up, it's also like how we also grew up. My mom would
Exactly.
wake me up super early on a Saturday. Imagine waking up early on a Saturday, and then she's like, "Come, we're making bread today." I'm like, "Girl,
Yeah,
we could have
no,
woken up a little bit later, but
I'm
okay."
telling you. And now when I make pita and stuff, I'm just like, oh my word.
Who taught you that?
No, but she's like, well, where do you find the energy and time? And I'm like,
Oh.
is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And then
Much better.
literally you can drop it in the pan. Please don't burn your stove. Thank you very much. That's how you run away.
Do you want
How
to
you
make
remember.
as well?
Sure. Yes. Let me put the others on. Thank you.
And these are not going to take forever to cook because, well, the sweet potato is already cooked.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sour beans is already cooked. It's just to give them like a nice golden color, basically. And then they're ready to go. So they're quite simple. They don't take much time to cook.
We've arrived at my favorite part, which is the tasting part. And it's going to be Chef D's choice and duty to tell us how much he's going to give us out of 10, as well as Heidi and I. But based on looks so far, how much are you going to give us out of 10? Okay, these are your forks. Grab one.
Thank you.
And then
I'll
Heidi.
taste after you.
So wait, you rate us?
Yeah, we did the cooking.
You did the cooking.
Girl, I'm getting 10 out of 10.
You're getting 10 out of 10 now. Okay.
Grab a little bit of everything. If anything's wrong, it's the patty because Heidi worked on it.
Hey.
I know that coleslaw.
Oh, hectic.
I know that coleslaw. That coleslaw.
That's actually really good, eh?
Everything?
Everything. Are you sure?
That is really nice.
99.9% sure.
Yeah. Right?
Okay, let's see then.
I like how light it is.
Yeah.
It's great for when you're always moving. It's also like a good, I almost want to say like a brunchish. When you're done eating, you just kind of want, your mouth is lonely. You want something to chew.
Your mouth is lonely.
You want something to just chew, you know?
It's good, eh?
It's good. If only the patty was a bit firmer. Because
You
I feel
think
like
so?
it's a bit
Oh,
mushy.
different
texture-wise.
texture?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was just a bit firmer, so a little bit of some more oats would have helped to just like bind everything, right? But overall, flavor-wise, profile-wise, is quite good.
I like it, yeah.
The mayo is on the tangy side.
The mayo.
The mayo, but it's
Yeah,
not your fault.
Heidi picked
You're not
that
the
mayo.
ones. You're not the ones who made the mayo. But
Also,
yeah,
I wouldn't have picked oats.
True that.
You want to come and discriminate against my patty.
Oh.
So let me tell you, I wouldn't have picked oats.
Yeah.
I would have picked breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Breadcrumbs, yeah, I would have held it.
It would have binded it better.
True that.
Or unless, you know what you could have also done? If you have a blender, you could have just put this in the blender to make it more
powdered like a
Yeah.
finer.
Yeah, and
True
then,
that.
Soak up that.
and then you can also
moisture.
manage how much you put in because I just don't think we put enough.
True that. Yeah.
It was on your instruction.
Yeah, it was definitely my fault. This time
Okay.
around, guys, you're not having the
So
perfect
out of
dish.
10, what are we giving across the board?
Across the board, for me, just putting aside the texture, putting aside the tanginess of the mayo, it's not your fault. An 8 to an 8.5
Yes.
is well deserved, I feel.
Can I rate myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, girl.
Sure.
I thank every South African that's given me the opportunity to share their story, to go into their houses when they're grieving and mourning, to share the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm very grateful to eNCA. They have really supported me and helped me tell amazing stories of this country, and we have to fix this country. There's a lot
That
of
is true.
bad, but there's also a lot of good, and it's the resilience of our people that keep us going. So yes, I would do it a million times over.
Over and
Every
over again,
lifetime.
every single time. Oh, that is beautiful. And on that beautiful note, that's all we have for you on our wonderful show. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you felt as inspired to do more and be greater from this hearty conversation as much as I have. Please do share your cooking tips as well as experience in the comments below, because it's always better to just enjoy good food together. Subscribe to UJTV on YouTube, because I will catch you in another episode next week of UJ What's Cooking. Same place, same time. In the meantime, always remember, innate ability matters, but consistent effort will yield you success. Bye.